If you're interested in knowing how to make passive income from your art, from the art itself, then keep watching this video till the end. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome. I'm Pashvika, and please do a favor and hit the bell icon, subscribe to this channel, so whenever I post new video on this channel, you would be the first one to get notified about it. And also it will going to help you in making your art career a successful one. So let's get started with this. So first of all, guys, I want to say that passive income, what I really mean by passive income is something like that you have put the amount of work for the one time, and then you are getting the recurring income every month from that amount of work that you have put in for the first time itself. You don't need to put the work again and again into that thing, and you are getting money out of it from each and every month. So guys, I want to say one thing, that initially when you are starting with any passive income ideas, it takes time to grow. It really does take time to grow. It's not a making money overnight or any success rich any type of scheme, guys. Initially you have to put a lot of amount of work, and then eventually it will going to work in your favor, and then eventually it will going to be a passive sort of income. But initially you have to put a lot amount of work. So if you are someone who don't want to put any amount of work in the beginning, then guys, this video is not for you. But if you are the one who want to learn how to do the initial amount of work and to get started with it, and then slowly eventually getting amount of money that it will going to go passive along the way, if you're interested in knowing that, then keep watching this video, guys. So I want to share the 3 passive income ideas in this video, by which I'm also started earning little bit of money, because I have just started now only, and right now I'm just putting a lot of amount of work in that. But then slowly the time will going to come when I don't need to put a lot amount of work, just a few hours in a week or so, and then I would be getting the recurring income from that thing, and so on. So guys, moving on to the first income idea that we have on our list is the magazine. Before you say anything about it, I don't know how to make the magazine and how to get started with it. I don't know. I'm not a publisher. I'm not an author. I'm not a designer or anything like that. I just want to say, guys, like, anyone can do it. Like, I myself have started with my own magazine brand, and I'm not from the art background. I'm not a complete designer or something like that. Don't have any art degree, but then I learned anyhow to get started with the art magazine. And guys, it making me money. It really making me some serious amount of money. So I just want to say, you can. Now guys, if you're lacking ideas on how to get started with your own magazine, how to publish it, how to design it, how to market it, where to host it, let me give you a reminder that I have made a complete video on how to get started with this magazine and how to get your first income out of it. There would be some like or something like that, or it would be in the description box below. You can check that video out completely, that I have started with my own magazine in 2020 from completely scratch, from $0. And first of all, starting with any magazine, guys, you need to have the idea what exactly you want to get started without. If you are lacking ideas, you don't know what type of magazine exists, you can go on the issue.com. It's the website that hosts many different types of niches, type of magazines, art catalogs, many different types of stuffs are there on that platform, and many different types of magazines are there. So you can go on that website and can check out what are the different types of ideas, different types of niches that people are making the magazine in. And guys, you don't need to have a big setup for the printing and everything like that. You can get started with the digital magazine, as we are in the digital phase. The ebook magazine, you don't need to print it or deliver it or something like that. You don't need to that. You can start with the digital magazine, and when you are getting some sort of income from it, then if you want to shift to the print issue, then you can shift on later down the road. But initially in the beginning, you don't need to get started with print issue or something like that. You can get started with a flip book type of magazine or any ebook type of magazine, something like that. So go on to issue and check out the niche ideas what you have. If you're interested in fashion, beauty, blog, or like health industry, or art itself, art industry, or business industry, entrepreneur, or finance, or any type of industry you are interested in, go check out on that website and check out what are the people making on different types of websites, different types of magazines, and go check it out. And then after checking it out, check out the designs, how they are making it, what exactly their magazine contain, because content of the magazine is really very important. Go check it out, what they contains and what type of content do you like to have on your own magazine. If you are starting with any business magazine or any entrepreneur magazine, check out any entrepreneur magazine out there, what exactly their content is, what they are putting in the content. Are there the artists, are there the other business persons interviews or any tips and tricks or anything related to that. Go check it out and see what does you really want in your own magazine. So this is the first one thing. Get out of the idea, then validate the idea. Then we have the design and content. After checking out the ideas and what does that really contain in different sorts of magazine, you can come up with your own content ideas. Take a piece of paper and write each and everything out, what exactly you want on your magazine issue, like what are the content ideas you want from your magazine, and what are the frequency rate that you were going to publish, like once in a month or thrice, like 3 times in a year or 4 times in a year. What exactly your frequency with, what exactly in a year that you were going to print the magazine. Like I myself print my own art magazine 4 times in a year. That's like because I need to do a lot amount of work, so I need a little bit of 3 months in handle to work on my magazine itself, to work on the content, to work on the different aspects of the magazine. So that's why I publish one magazine in 3 months. So it depends on you, like guys, whatever you want to pick up. And then hosting. After the content, then the designing. You can design in the Adobe InDesign. You can use itself the issue. Yumpo is there, then you can use the Canva itself. There are many softwares out there that you can use it for designing your own magazine. Start with a simple one, don't go into the complex one. Start with the simple and get something, like get a taste of it and see that does it really meant for you or not. If it is meant for you, go for it. If it is not, then you can change it anyway. Okay, you're just trying it out that whether this thing is for you or not. So there are the many designing software. Then the hosting comes, guys. Many of them host on their own website. If you have any budget, you can get started with your own website itself. But if you don't have any budget and you're starting from $0, then you can use the Gumroad. Gumroad is a very great platform in which you can hold, you can host any digital product completely from free. Although they have their premium version as well, but then if you're getting started, you don't need the premium version. You can get started with the free also, and later down the road, if you have some sort of income, then you can switch on to the premium mode if you want to. Other than that, you can also host your magazine on Issue, Yumpu, Flipback, Flipsnack. There are many platforms out there that host your magazines. You can use anything out of there. Okay, then we have another thing on behalf, like the promotion and the marketing, guys. Like you have any Facebook page or any Instagram, any YouTube channel, any Pinterest account, LinkedIn, Twitter, or anything like that. If you have, promote your magazine out there. You know, you need to have some sort of plan how exactly you're going to promote your magazine, how exactly you're going to market your magazine. So we usually tend to market and promote our magazine on the Instagram, because Instagram is one of my favorite platform out there, and I get started with that only. So I use the major chunk of my sales of the magazine comes from the Instagram itself. But then you can decide on yourself which platform is better suitable for you. And guys, if you want to check our magazine, then I have a link in the description box below. You can check the link out and you can get the taste of our magazine itself, and you can grab your own magazine copy. So there is a link in the description box below. Okay, so moving on to the second income ideas that we have is the courses. Online courses today is like a big magic or something like that thing. Like you would be thinking, oh, I don't have any camera, I don't have a professional camera, I'm not okay with the teaching, I don't know how to teach, what topics to teach, I don't have any idea. Let me give you an answer, guys. You don't need to be a master, or you don't need to be having a PhD degree in anything to get started with teaching, to get started with any sort of courses. You have to put your own personal experience or anything, any sort of skills that you have learned so far. It can be from the internet itself, or it can be from your own personal experience from your college, or anything related to that. If you are an artist and you know how to make any painting or any drawing or anything related to that, you can make the course on that as well. Like there are many platforms that you can use. So first of all, like I host the courses mostly on the Udemy itself, and then we host the my course as well on the Thinkific. But then I get started with the Udemy, and then now I'm also working on the Thinkific courses as well. So guys, like first of all, the idea comes into place. What exactly you want? If you're lacking any ideas, you don't have any ideas how to get started with making courses or anything related to that, go on to the udemy.com and check out the different ideas. There are many courses out there, many different ideas out there. You can go related to your interest, related to your own different hobbies or something like that. Go check on that and check out the different ideas what they are having, like related to business, finance, beauty blogging, fashion blogging, online passive income ideas, art related, graphic designing, coding, like making website making. There are many different courses out there on that platform. You can check those and validate your idea, what exactly you want to get started with and all that. Then comes the content. Content is a king, guys, and you need to put your own personal experience. You don't need to copy anything from someone else, because if you're copying, then at the end of the day you're not doing the work that you need to do. So you need to put your own personal experience, your own personal thing in that course itself. Like I started with my own course, online course, that was the art course, because I love making the drawing portraits and with the charcoal and the graphite. So I get started with the portrait course, and people are really loving it. It's crushing it. That course is really crushing it, guys, and like people are loving it because I put my own personal experience in that. I am a self-taught artist, so I put everything that I have learned so far, from learning, practicing, watching other people how to do it, and I have put my own personal taste to that course. So that's why it's crushing. You don't need to copy anyone. You just need to put your thing, your stuff in that course. Then comes the, after making the content, it can be in the form of YouTube video. It can be in the form of videos, or it can be in the form of PDF documents. If you're okay with that, you can make the course in the form of PDF documents, in the video courses, in the audio format. And then come the hosting of the course and the promoting, guys. Hosting of the course, you can host the course on your own website if you have your own followers, your email list, or you have your own YouTube channel. Then you can host the course on your own website itself. Otherwise, you can also use the Thinkific, Teachable. These are really great tools. You can use these tools, and you just need to get your own people, you get your own followers on that platform to get the sales of the course, and you need to promote the course. But if you're getting started with 0 followers from completely scratch, then guys, you can use the online marketplaces like udemy.com. Skillshare is there, Domestika is there. You can use those platforms and host your courses on that platform, and those platforms will going to sell your courses on your behalf. They'll do the marketing and promotion sort of stuff, and then they're going to give you the, after cutting their own commission, then they will going to give you the per sales commission that you earn from that course. So in either way, guys, it's an online passive income ideas. Like initially you have to put a lot amount of work, and then it eventually, slowly down the road, it will going to give you the recurring income on the monthly basis. But initially it's not passive. Initially you have to put a lot of amount of work. So moving on to the third passive income ideas, guys. Before moving on to that, guys, I just want to say, if you're enjoying this video, give it a big thumbs up, and let me know in the comment section below, what is your passive income idea source? Are you using any online source of income? If yes, then comment down below. I would love to hear from you. So moving on to the third sort of passive income idea, that is the book. Now, before telling me that I'm not an author, I don't know how to write a book, I don't know what are the content ideas, how to write a book, I'm not qualified to do that, and all that blah 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 sort of stuff, guys. I just want to say that I published my own art book, and I'm not an author, I'm not a personal professional writer or something like that. I get started with a very minimal tools, and yeah, that I get anyhow, I get started it, guys. So before writing any book, you can go onto the amazon.com, check out the Kindle books, check out the ebooks or paperbacks out there, and take a little bit of the idea from that, what exactly your book will going to contain. Whether it will going to contain the art topics, different types of drawings on how to do it step by step, whether it will going to contain health beauty tips or anything related to that. Check out their ideas and then validate it, that people check the niche out there and see that whether that niche is selling the book or not, and whether they are in the bestseller rank or not. Check out that thing and then get started with your own book, guys. You can use the Canva for designing your own book. It's a free tool, although they have their premium version like Pro Tool as well, but then you don't need it if you're starting with it, because the free version contains a lot of opportunities, lot of facilities over there that you don't need to move on to the pro version. But if you want it, then you can as well move on to the pro version as well. So you can use the InDesign Canva for designing your own book. Check out the criteria, what is the book out there, what is the size, what is the trim size, blade size, and everything related to that. Start with the working on the content. You don't need to make like 200 pages big book or something like that. If you are not okay with that, you can get started with 50 to 60 pages of book. That's also fine, completely okay, because you just need to get started with it and see that whether this sort of thing is really for you or not. So you just need to put the shoes or put the feet into that thing and decide whether it's for you or not. So like I start with my own book. I publish art book like related to how to draw a portrait step by step, how to draw the portrait, and I published that book on the Kindle. Guys, if you don't have your own website or anything related to that, you can check out the Amazon. Like, it's a very big platform out there, #1 big platform out there. They have the huge amount of traffic, so you can host your website on that platform, and they will going to do the promotion and everything, and you will going to get the sales out of it each month. Initially you have to put a lot of amount of work, and then slowly you would be getting the recurring amount of income later down the road, guys. And also, guys, I have to talk you about the Udemy and Amazon. Like, they do the promotion and marketing, but if you are also want to do the promotion or marketing, or you have your own followers, your subscribers on YouTube, you can obviously do the promotion for your book or your course by your own site as well. But if you don't have, then you can make the course and leave on that and let the course take the pickup by itself only. So these were the 3 passive income ideas, guys, that I am earning the income from. Let me know if this video is really helpful to you or not, and let me know in the comment section below what type of video you want to watch on this channel. And please give it a big favor to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon for more art related doses. So see you for the next time, guys. Take care. Bye.